You're watching CBC 9 and 4, serving southern Saskatchewan.
Now it's time. Good morning, Saskatchewan, and it is a very, very early morning. Some of us think it's the middle of the night, but welcome to a very, very special celebration here on Switchback. This is show number 50 of all time. And for those of you early birds who are awake, the worm we're going to provide for you folks comes along a little bit later on with a contest, a really special contest, as we're going to look back over the last 50 episodes. Now, we're going to cram everything into only 1 hour today, and we don't have a lot of time. So while you sit there at home, I'm going to move over here to the couch, and we'll take a look at the headlines. Getting down and dirty with the Metal Boys, this is Coney Hatch and Fantasy. Belinda Metz asks the musical question of the 80s, what about me? Yes, as you can see, I'm donned up in a wonderful tuxedo here, and that's for two reasons. First of all, this is our 50th show of all time, and secondly, I was at my best friend's wedding last night, and, well, what the heck, I already had it rented, and I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I wonder if you get the same deal for 2 days? I hope so. Anyway, I'm tuxedo bound here. Last week we asked you folks to write in and ask us if you could guess my age and then tell me why you thought I was that old. Guess what? I found out you're my third cousin. Here's how my grandfather's Cliff Carson. Well, how about that? I always like to get mail. Your mother's pretty neat, huh? Eddie Pyle. Brother of Gomer. Obviously a distant relative. I don't see anywhere on here where it has my age, but I always try to give prizes to my cousins whenever possible. So Eddie Pyle, you're one of our winners. Now, we'll find somebody in here. By the way, if you are wondering exactly what my age is, I'll tell you. I'm exactly as old as my tongue and just a little bit older than my teeth. That's what they told me. I think you are about 30. Well, sorry, that one's obviously been disqualified. To Bill, I think you are, I think, why, because I think I can't read a thing on here. Ryan Seaman in Eyebrow, which one's wiggling? Eyebrow, Saskatchewan, you're another winner. One more winner really quick. Oh. Happy birthday, Bill. I think you're 21 years old. That's pretty darn close. I think there's another winner right there. Jason, Galon, and Regina, you three are our winners. A very special good morning to the newlyweds, Rod and Laurie. Hope you have a great time. And we'll be back in 2 minutes with Coney Hatch.
generation. We're the smokeless generation. Kicking butts from here to there. We don't hold no fascination for smokers and their heads of hair. Smokeless generation. Smokeless generation. Breathing clean can feel so awesome.
We don't need no lung pollution.
Here's good news, so listen up and join the smokeless revolution. Smokeless generation. Smokeless generation. Look out now. Smokeless generation. Breathing clean can feel so awesome.
We don't need no lung pollution.
Here's good news, so listen up and join the smokeless revolution. Smokeless generation, let me tell you about smokeless generation. So if you wanna be the one, come and catch the new sensation. Drop those smokes and grab some fun, cause we're the smokeless generation. Smokeless generation. Smokeless generation. Cause we're the smokeless generation.
For all you heavy metal fans, this is going to be like a fantasy come true. This is Coney Island and Fantasy. my apologies to Coney Hatch. That you just saw was Coney Hatch. And of course, Coney Island is a totally different time and place. And so is this. Please welcome Moose Jaw's Town and Country Cousins.
While the tea is dripping and the fence is falling down, my pocket needs some money so I can't go into town. My brother isn't working and my sister doesn't care. The car she needs a motor so I can't go anywhere. Manana, manana, manana is soon enough for me. Manana, manana, manana is soon enough for me. My father says that I should learn to make a chili pie. I tried, but then the hole turned down. My chili was too hot. Too bad. My mother says I'm lazy, but I know she isn't right. Of course I'll get a job, manana, but I gotta sleep tonight. Yeah, manana, manana, manana is soon enough for me. Manana, manana, manana is soon enough for me. If someone left a picture, I'll be soaking through my skin. But if we wait a day or two, the rain may go away. And we don't need a window pane on such a sunny day. Manana, manana, manana is soon enough for me. Manana, manana, manana is soon enough for me. Soon enough for me.
An absolutely amazing performance. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Town and Country Cousins. They come to us from Moose Jaw. Maybe I can ask you right here if I can butt in. What's your name?
Tanya.
Okay, Tanya. Are the Town and Country Cousins really cousins?
Yeah?
Okay, we can start with easier questions if you'd like. I thought we'd just warm up with that one. Okay, I'm just going to ask the rest of these people their names.
Jody.
Jody?
Candace. Sandra. Jeff. Leanne.
Okay, you eensy weensy ones, turn around and face that little camera with the red light on it right there. What's your name?
Alyssa. Berta. Summer.
That's tremendous. Are you guys going to do another song for us? Okay, I think we want to know who your accompanist is.
Mrs. C.
Mrs. C. Okay, mother of Richie Cunningham. Really appreciate it. Us eensy weensy people are going to go this way, and the rest of you doff on those new hats, and we'll hear another tune from the Town and Country Cousins. We're almost ready.
When I was a little bitty boy, just above the floor, we used to go down to Grandma's house every month and or so. We'd have chicken pie, country ham, homemade butter on the bread. Now the best whole thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made for the feathers of 411 geese to go home for the clock for the tick. It would hold 8 kids and 4 round dogs and a pig we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. After supper, we'd sit around the fire, the old folks spit and chew. Pa would talk about the farm and war, and Gran sing a ballad or two. I'd sing whiskey and white clouds with the cobwebs through my hair. Next thing I know, I'd wake up in the morning in the middle of the old feather bed. It was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chip. It was made for the feathers of 411 geese to go home for the clock for the tick. It had all 8 kids and 4 round dogs and a pig we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Twang, 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 twang on Grandma's feather bed.
Excuse me. We have some very important business to attend to. Ladies, would you please introduce Batman for me? Batman. Oh, a little bit early. We're trying to save time. That's great. Thank you very much. Nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing satisfies on a hot day like ice cream. Now, we all know ice cream's made from milk, and milk is good for you. Is milk good for you? Yes. Milk is good for you. And you know, when you take your tonsils out in the hospital, what do they bring you right away? They bring you ice cream, because it's good for you. Now, next time some great big giant comes along and tells you to eat your broccoli, tell them that's ridiculous, because when was the last time you had your tonsils out and ate broccoli? No, I'm telling you, ice cream is like a health food. I worship it. And for you, Tanya Winkle will put you in the know and show you how ice cream is made. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure in whatever comes our way. Born to the world. Morning, Don. Come on out here. This looks like your... Have you got a kickstand or anything for that?
Yeah, there's a stand over there.
Okay, you can just hold it. Why don't you go ahead and take your helmet off. Folks, let's have a big welcome for the guy that's made a very, a very foul-smelling studio. Yes, one of our motocross friends. This is Don Miller. Okay, come on over here, Don. Join us. You can hold on to this and just sort of place that up there right by your oral cavity and talk into it. First of all, good morning. Now, you're obviously a motocross person. This is a motocross bike. First of all, maybe you can just describe to us something about your bicycle.
I guess basically it's purpose-built for racing only. It has a two-stroke water-cooled engine. The radiators are up here underneath the tank.
Don,
oh, sorry. Two-stroke water-cooled engine. The radiators are up here under the tank. It has about 12 inches of suspension and knobby tires for digging in the dirt. That's about it. It really goes like fast.
How big is this bike?
This bike is a 250cc machine, so it's about midway. There's some smaller and some a little bigger. It has about 43 horsepower and is pretty scary to ride.
All right, looks pretty interesting. If you folks out there have a question that you want to ask Don about motocross racing, do it right now. 359-1069. If you're calling long distance, 1-359-1076. We'll take your calls in a minute. But Don, maybe you can help us out here. We'll watch the monitor and take a look at some motocross highlights.
Another one of the races right here. You can see people heading for the first one. On the start there, you might get up to about only 30 miles an hour. On a long straightaway, you might get up to 50 or 60. That's about it. Although it looks like the guys are really going, the speed sometimes are deceptively slow. They're, 10, 20 miles an hour, and, you're braking again to turn a corner.
Maybe it's because you're always going sideways that it looks a little more.
That's part of it.
Thrilling.
There's some guys that are coming down corners.
How long have you been involved yourself?
I've been involved for about 7 years now, since I finished school, and I've really enjoyed it. It's great fun in the summer, and we meet a whole lot of really nice people and get out there and have some fun.
Do you now compete on sort of a circuit throughout the province?
Yes, we have a provincial championship where we have about 10 races during the summer, one almost every week, and they're all around the province. So there's a variety of tracks, and you get to kind of meet all of your friends going around and have a real good time.
Jumping over like all kinds of, is there different names for these things? Like
yeah, they're going over some stutter bumps there right now. They're about big enough to knock your wheel into and fall off of, so you have to go fairly slow. This looks like they're coming up on a bunch of little ones there. See, this rider here is going over a couple of them at a time. Some people who aren't quite as fast will only have to go over one at a time.
I tried a little bit of this myself with a little BMX bike. It's not recommended.
No, the BMX, you probably wouldn't go over the bumps as well. You can see the suspension on this man's machine right here is really working there for him, so it makes for a little smoother ride and allows you to go a lot faster when it gets really rough.
Don, in the wintertime on Switchback, we had Darwin Jans in our studio here, and he did some ice racing. Have you ever been involved with that yourself?
I haven't ice raced myself in the winter, but it's great fun.
Okay.
We go on the circle track.
Come on over here, Don. We'll grab some calls. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Hello, are you out there?
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a question for Don about motocross racing.
How much was your bike?
This bike runs around $2,500. But they last more than a couple of years if you're good to them, so...
Yeah, it'll take me about a couple of years to save up that kind of money.
Yeah, the smaller machines can range anywhere from around $1,500 to a larger one would be a couple $100 more than that one.
That's right. You can sell belly button lint and make money, but you'll have to sell a lot of it. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Good morning. Is motorbike racing dangerous as it looks?
No, it really isn't. You can see you wear a lot of protective clothing, and as I said, the speeds are fairly slow, and really when you do a dump, usually the worst you get is the odd broken collarbone if you're lucky, or a scraped elbow. I don't think there's as many injuries in it as there is probably in minor hockey.
Okay.
I can imagine. So it's just like the odd collarbone. Yeah. No big deal.
You're well protected. It's, in fact, the first thing on your mind usually is how fast you can get up and get back in the race.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye. You know, we had the Rough Riders on here, and while I was in protective equipment, they did stuff like this. I've just wanted to do that for a long time. I'm sorry, Don. I really wanted to do that. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi, how long has he been riding?
I've been riding myself for about 15 years, but I've only been racing for about 7.
Oh, okay.
Thanks a lot. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Where are you calling from?
Moose Jaw.
Are you eating ice cream?
No.
You should be. Got a question for us.
Do you like racing?
Yes, I do very much. It's quite a change from my normal job, and it's very relaxing, and you meet a lot of good people out there.
You're a librarian during the week?
Not exactly.
What do you do, Don?
I'm an architect.
Oh, that's yeah, that would be quite a change.
Yeah, there's a real wide range of people there, and for me it's a real change from piloting a desk all day.
That's right. Thanks for calling. Get some ice cream. Bye now. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Fine.
Where are you calling from?
China.
Okay, go ahead. Ask Don a great question on motocross, please.
Have you ever seriously injured yourself?
No, I never have. As I mentioned, a few people will break the odd arm or something like that, but I never have. I'm a characteristically slow racer, so I guess I don't have as many wrecks as some people. It's
interesting, Don. You mentioned the odd arm or the odd collarbone. As long as you're not odd, you probably won't get injured.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling. Even bye now. Good morning. Welcome to a very early edition of Switchback. Have you got a question for us?
Yeah. My name's Kari, and how does it feel racing over all those hills?
It feels pretty good, especially when you're flying off the jumps and that, and it's just a real good feeling. Feel pretty free, and it's like riding a horse, I guess, a long time ago. Now we're on a different kind.
A quicker horse, lots of horsepower. What would be the horsepower of this particular?
This one has about 43 horsepower, and it only weighs about 200 pounds, and I weigh about 160, so it's got a lot of horsepower. Doesn't have to move too much weight.
It's a quick unit. Where are you calling from?
Saskatoon.
All right. Well, good morning up there in Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Good. You got a question for Don on motocross?
Is there ages for racing?
Yes, there are. You can start racing as early as 7 years old. Most people start around 13 years old, and I guess the average rider is maybe about 16.
They don't live past 22.
The odd rider would be over 16.
Yes.
All the even riders are 22. Good morning. Got a quick question on motocross racing?
How fast can your bike go?
This one's geared it's for about 60 miles an hour, and that's about all the speed you'll ever need on a tight track.
60 miles an hour.
Yeah. It'll go from 0 to 60 faster than just about anything on Earth.
Is this isn't ready for the street right now because it needs lights?
These are entirely not street legal.
Okay.
You can't license them.
Thanks a lot for calling. Bye. Wiggle your lips. Okay. Have a nice morning. Well, Don, thank you very much for coming in and joining us. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to see I hope we get to see the Bat Cycle as we get back right now to the exciting conclusion of Batman. Welcome back, Saskatchewan, and good morning to those of you just waking up. You know, we've done 50 shows since Switchback started. I'll be doing the weather soon. And let me tell you, there's been some really exciting things happen. We want to find out how many of you people have really been paying attention. Okay? If you think you've really been paying attention, we've got a very special contest for you. It's going to be a super colossal, huge, gigantic, monstrous, humongous super quiz on Switchback. It'll be bigger than this. There's going to be at least 4 people chosen to be on our show next week to answer skill testing questions about Switchback. Now, would you be interested in something like that? Yeah. Of course you would. And why? Do you think there's valuable prizes involved? Yeah. You're darn tootin' there is. As a matter of fact, the grand prize will be this unit right here. Your basic Renegade BMX bike from Western Cycle. Ooh, and you'll get a pedal right in the cheek if you're lucky. Now, how do you enter this contest? Here's what you do. We want you folks to write to us and give us a little tidbit of information, some really unique and different things that you have seen on Switchback. Don't just tell me the normal Batman videos. Try to think of little, wee, tiny things in the background that you remember the time that this happened or that happened. Or sometime there was a really strange question asked. Or maybe you want to get really clever and tell me who are the people that have been on the show more than once. Prove that you're a hardcore Switchback fan. We don't need big, long lists. Just give us some really juicy information, okay? Now, you have to enter that contest right away, because by the middle of the week, we have to pick you 4 people and have you on our show next week. So write right away. Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to have to go through the mail and grab some winners. So write in right away. We need your address, and most importantly, we also need your phone number. That way we can contact you in the middle of the week. All right, write all that stuff down. Here's our address at Switchback. Suitably titled, Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina. Postal code, everybody, S4P4A1. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be the super duper quizmaster of this monster colossal thing, Melinda. Let's go now to What About Me? Yes.
Just to complete in this
time to enjoy myself with a funny life. Looking forever to find that point to my start leaving. I know it isn't far. Why should the rhythm of life hang like a black cloud? Turn me as I am. What about me? Why did you take me as I am? What about me? Yes, I've done all that I can. Why don't we talk just a little while? Let the world carry on. Take me as I am. Ooh, I've done all that I can. Start with affection. Start with affection. Start the corrections. Start with affection. Start the correction. Start with affection. What about me? Yes, I've done all that I can. What about me? Why did you take me as I am? Why don't we talk just a little while? Let the world carry on.
All right, thanks, Belinda. We're almost out of time, gang, and thank you very much for waking up so early on this very special 8 o'clock edition of Switchback. Let's review that contest one more time. We want you folks not only to give us information on some of the most obscure, vague things that have ever happened on Switchback, I also want to know why you think you would be a great contestant to be in our Switchback Super Quiz. Okay, so you're going to have to justify why you think you can be on the program. Remember to put your phone number on your entry, along with an address. You have a chance to win valuable prizes, like this pair of socks, or even this bicycle. And here's our address.
Right.
Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street, in Regina. The postal code is S4P4A1. We'll be back next week at our regular time with our Switchback Super Quiz. I'll look at what happens behind the scenes on Switchback and an intimate detail with my friend the Chicken. We'll see you next week at 9 o'clock. Have a good week.
This is CBC,